Hello, welcome to the Book Heaven. My name is Chelsea, and today I wanted to do a review for You Are a Goddess by Sophie Bashford. I did a little review for this in our March reading vlog, but I figured I'd give a little bit more information since I've also made some tarot card spreads based off of what I've learned from this book. So, brief little summary. This book dives into 9 different goddesses, goes over what each goddess embodies, how you can embody that goddess in you, and how to live a more divine feminine life. So what the book tells you it'll help you to do is understand the many ups and downs, emotions, and cycles of your life through the eyes of the goddess. Discover how the goddesses can ignite your spiritual growth and uncover your feminine healing gifts. Learn how to work with each goddess for self-healing, positive inner change, and empowerment, and get in touch with a divine feminine support and healing system comprising 9 archetypes. So the goddesses include Kali, Mary Magdalene, Aphrodite, Isis, Kuan Yin, Hekate, Lilith, and Avalon priestesses. So it's pretty diverse in the types of goddesses that are covered, which I think is really cool. So you're not just, there's a lot of books based on each goddess. So if you end up really resonating with one of them or find that you need help from one of them, you can then just get a book based off of one of them, but you get like little snippets in here. She definitely did her homework on each goddess, and I think that was great. I really like the layout of the book. So it starts and you jump in with a call of the goddess, and every chapter and every introduction to a new goddess starts with a little visualization exercise. It's just a little story saying like you are entering the temple of Isis, and gives imagery to what that might look like if this was happening to you physically. So it kind of puts you in that mindset and gets you ready for everything. There's relevant meditations for each goddess, which I think is cool. Some of them had more than one meditation, but I definitely marked them because they're worth trying. I think the only problem I have with meditations being in books is that you don't want to just stop reading and read what you do next, because that kind of interrupts it. So she even suggests in here the best thing that you can do is record yourself saying the meditation, download some meditation music, put that underneath it, and then have your own little thing going with her guidance there. I definitely think the book is worth the read. I've been learning about some of these goddesses on my own already, but there was stuff in here that I didn't know. There's a little bit of the history on them and why they represent what it is that they represent, which is nice as well. Books like this aren't really worth much if you don't learn anything from them. So to help myself learn more about these goddesses and retain that information, I decided to make some tarot spreads, because tarot for me is my most intuitive practice. It helps me the most with answering questions and what have you. So I thought that's just the best method that I can do. So I've laid out what my tarot spreads are coming up next, and I think you'll find them helpful, hopefully. I've only done 3 so far. I didn't make one for every goddess, just the ones that resonated with me the most. And the spread is designed to help you ask the right question from each goddess, because they're not all there to just help with whatever. They have their specific things that they're proficient in and questions that they can answer. So I've designed the spreads to answer those questions for you. So some of them might not be a good spread every day. They'll be case by case basis, but hopefully you like them. So yeah, stick around. Definitely check out this book. Definitely worth the read. And please recommend a couple more spiritual books if you have any in mind. I'm looking for some more. I just bought a few and then read through them really fast, so I could definitely use some recommendations. So my first tarot spread here is for Lilith. She's the ultimate badass and often seen as seductive and deadly. So her archetypal themes that were presented in the book are the divine feminine in the shadow, sexual power, and seasons of solitude. So this spread is kind of designed to help you with your sexual feminine energy and a little bit of your shadow work. So we're looking at how you can embrace your divine feminine, things that you may be projecting onto others, how you can gain confidence, embrace your sexuality, and then of course, what message does Lilith have for you? Next is my Hekate spread. She's the triple moon goddess, queen of the underworld, and guardian of the subconscious. The archetypal themes that are discussed in this book are healing past life feminine trauma, embracing womanhood, liminal space, and healing the throat chakra. So she describes the throat chakra as the one that has sustained acute damage from mass silencing of goddess wisdom. So this spread is kind of to help you tap into a bit of your subconscious, to see parts of you that may be hidden either from past life trauma or from silencing yourself and not ever giving yourself that chance to grow and develop vocally. So I particularly love this one. As for Isis, she is seen as the divine mother. She gives us courage to rise up above our limitations and fears and unlock our inner power and purpose. So, and the archetypal themes discussed in the book are mother healing and rising into power and purpose. So this spread I had to do sideways to be able to film it, but it's supposed to be kind of like the Ankh. This spread is good if you really want to tap into what you're looking for in terms of your purpose, in terms of the truth that you want to live by. And there's a couple clarifying cards because those are some deep questions. So I think it's good to have a little extra there. I finalized the spread with a card from the Isis Oracle. If you don't have the Isis Oracle, you can just do another clarifying card, or if you have a very specific message regarding your purpose or perhaps what you learned earlier on in the spread, then that would be best to go last there. But that's it for my spreads for these three goddesses. I'll probably make a couple more for the other ones, and if I do, I'll post those on Instagram at the.book.coven. But for now, that's what you get. So thanks so much for watching, and join us for another book review next Friday. Stay excellent.